I went to Expo 2025 in Osaka 3 days after opening day and I had a completely different experience. I think we got really lucky though because the weather was nice that day and also the organizers really quickly figured out how to do proper crowd control. We're actually considering not going because those crowds looked a little too crazy for us, but this was us getting off of the train and this was going into the Expo. Entry time was 11 a.m. and we got there a little bit afterwards and we were able to funnel in pretty quickly, and the people behind this gate were there for 12 o'clock, so I think they were early because they kept seeing that you had to be there super early to get in. Also, I did a little bit of homework before I got there. When you're picking dates of when to go, it actually shows a chart of when it's vacant, crowded, or fully booked. We booked our tickets a week in advance, so I did the 7-day lottery. There's a bit of a complicated lottery system on how to get into the pavilion. I was able to apply for the advanced lottery to get into 5 pavilions, and I only got into 1, which was the Australian one. So not every pavilion needs reservations. Singaporean pavilion didn't need a reservation, and we lined up and got in 20 minutes. But you do need a reservation for the Italian pavilion. You could also apply for a 2-month advance lottery. And after entering the Expo venue, you could also register for 1 pavilion or event. So I would approach going to the Expo like you would be going to Universal Studios or Disney. This wooden structure that goes all around the venue is a 2-kilometer loop. And there's pavilions like inside of that loop and a little bit outside. So it kind of shows you the scale of how big it is. I think it's because my expectations were low from that first day. And also I didn't really know what to expect, but I had a great time. We went to 3 solid pavilions, the Philippines, Australia, and Singapore. I'd highly recommend the Philippines. It was beautifully done, and I'm not just saying that because I'm Filipino. If I had the chance, I would go to that Expo again. I feel like we just scratched the surface and I needed to get more stamps. And because the Expo is on until October, so I imagine that the organization and the coordination is just going to get better because it already was in that 3-day period.